I had a very sort of rough childhood. I was in foster care, didn't know who my father was until the age of 10. Met my mum when I was 17, I got married quite young. I did go through sexual abuse by a member of my family. At the age of 15, my case got chucked out. When I came to religion, it was a coping mechanism until I joined the group. The reason why I joined the group was because the secular law way of life didn't really give me the justice because my case got dropped. To go and work for a state, a visionary state, meant that for me personally, I would get justice. And also, you know, when you sort of have experienced injustice, you want the world to become a better place by implementing this superior way of life system called the Islamic State. You know, I basically joined this group. We got cultured. We were out there doing missionary. And if anyone was interested, then yes, I'd be the point of call. Then I'd set up meetings with them and just sort of try and convince them to come and join our cause. The major turning point for me was spiritually, we felt we were dying because we couldn't even be spiritual. It's just like you pray and that's it and go out. I just hated who I was. To leave this organization was very difficult because you have to understand I've cut off from the mainstream Muslim community. I've cut off from my friends. I mean, I just about clung on to my family. I think when it comes to, you know, security threats, I think the government have to do what they have to do in order to protect their territory and their country. You know, every leader has to protect their land. However, I feel that, you know, there can be major improvements for the government to engage more with people on the ground. Young people nowadays cannot trust anyone for the fear of being labelled, for the fear of being categorised as a terrorist. We have to have a tolerant, mutual dialogue. And I think this is where we need to bring our young people back to the surface. And we need to sort of back off because for them to discuss anything political at the moment, they feel they're living in a police state. And they feel that once they discuss about that, they'll be under the radar. So you become a suspect, a member of the suspect community. I think the way the government and the media represent women that do sign up to violent extremist group, it is frustrating for me to see the way they've done it. The reason why is because they cherry pick the details. People are not merely the pictures on what you see on television. They are not the ink upon your page. They're not the words upon your page. We're more than that. I mean, come on, look at these titles like Jihadi wife. You're empowering these young girls, for goodness sake. That's what they want. There's no jihad in like becoming part of a group where, you know, they want to annihilate, you know, the rest of the world. Where's the jihad in that? You know, so if we have titles like that, you're, as a matter of fact, empowering these girls. And of course they'd want to sort of fit, you know, fit the name. They'd want to fit this title because they want to create fear in their erroneous, deluded mind. And that's what you have to do, is to take that title away.